actually has an audio version, so we can do this. Hello, this is the host, Antonio.
And this is Fran.
Hey, this is Joe.
And there you go. So, okay, guys, how was the show?
Good, yeah. Had a really good time.
Wet, I can imagine?
It was not too wet on stage, but I could see other people were getting wet.
I was.
You were getting wet?
Rather still am. Yeah. If you want to attest for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can confirm.
Can confirm. It's very
wet.
Still wet.
Very wet.
And
Once you're wet, then you're wet.
yes, there's no turning back. I guess there is if you wait long enough.
Yeah, if you wait a while. Yeah, but once you're wet, you hit the point of wet, then you're wet, and then that's it.
Yeah, well, if you want to put yourself in the dryer, yeah.
Once you're wet, you can be wet and wet again.
Yeah, you can do what you want then. Doesn't matter. There's nothing to stop. There's nothing to worry about then.
So you, as Australians, you're used to 3 wets. So
Yeah, it rains a lot in
wet,
Melbourne.
wet.
All types of wet.
That's what I was trying to achieve.
That's good. I got it then. That's good.
Exactly. There's actually, I want something that I want to ask you guys is if you guys do you feel like that everywhere you go you always take the wither with you?
Oh wow, Pun City. We got it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, I did the pun on weather with you.
There you go.
So that's my pun, man.
I'm trying to see. No, I'm just borrowing it. but so exactly. I guess that's the point of me doing this. So that is the exactly. You guys have been on Sub Pop for a couple of years now. We have friends over there. Have you been to Seattle and or they just hired signed you? Not hired you, signed you.
No, yeah, we've been over there twice to meet them all and hang out with them. It's been really good.
We haven't been, but we friends that work at Sub Pop have stayed at our place. So there's like a personal thing. Whenever we have Sub Pop artists, we ask them if they know Becca and Carly.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
we do.
Know them well.
You know them?
Yes, they stayed at my place for a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's so good.
yeah.
I spent the New Year's a couple of years ago.
Ah, cool.
So I just emailed them like a couple of weeks ago.
Hi, Becca and Carly.
Hi, much love, forever. Well, this pertains to us basically, not necessarily to everyone. It's just so we just had the Beck and Carly minute, really.
Yeah.
So you guys, Hope Downs. How long has it been in the making? Because you guys had a couple of EPs out, and are the Hope Downs songs from like a period of writing, or have they been like in the making for a long time?
Pretty much, they all were. Most of them were written after we finished the French Press EP recording. We just went straight back into writing after that. And the bulk of them were written in the early half of last year. Up until when we recorded it in August of last year. 2 of the songs are old songs, which we wanted to put on our debut album as sort of a show of loyalty to what we were. So one of the songs is Cappuccino City, which is an old song of ours, but we always liked the heart. It's got a nice bit of heart to it. So we put that in. And also How Long was on the first recording we ever did, which is on Bandcamp, but we never did anything other than put it on Bandcamp. It's called How Long, which is a song Joe wrote. And
I've heard it, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Just a sneak preview because it's not out yet when we're recording this.
Yeah. So that song is an old song of ours, which we always really liked, but we probably didn't record it as well as we could have back then. And then so we tried a little bit harder, and then it was good enough to make the album. And yeah, it's sort of it's nice to have it on the album. As I say, it's sort of like a show of loyalty or something to who we were.
Have you guys changed anything about it and the old songs?
The How Long we just the vocals changed a little bit. Yeah, we changed it, but like we changed it for the better. And
hopefully, yes.
Well, in my
one would hope always. Yeah,
one would hope. Yeah, I think it certainly we added a few more guitar melodies if that's even possible. And then I think with Cappuccino City we've tried a few different versions. We tried many different versions over the years, and then we sort of stumbled across this I don't know, kind of
Loungecore.
Yeah,
Loungecore.
Yeah, it's a little
Okay.
bit more loungy than we would have ever expected to go, but we went there. Yeah.
Is that like Richard Cheese area? Do you remember that guy?
Yes, yeah. It's a different strand. It's a different take on loungecore. Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting there though. Yeah, we're on our way there.
That's the plan. One day we'll get there.
Yes, that's the goal of is becoming Richard Cheese. What sort of Richard Cheese? Camembert. I don't know. Cheeses are always fun.
Yeah, the dankest French
Yeah, like
goats.
Blue Stilton or something. Yeah.
Yeah, we have some at our place. Yeah, actually.
Stinks.
Yeah.
Like horrible. Like the worst.
The worst is the best, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like you bite into it and you're like, that's good. That's good. That's so good.
And then you just don't talk to anyone after that. Yeah.
Or talk to absolutely everyone. Hi.
Are you talking about the Vanessa Amorosi song there? No.
No.
Okay, that's good.
What is that?
That's okay. Well, we just rediscovered that song. It's an Australian song that was popular in 2000, and our sound guy, tour manager Grant, has been playing it whenever he wants absolutely everybody at the stage to sound check. So anyway,
He's trying to imprint the song onto everyone's
trying
mind.
to carry it forward. Yeah.
Guys, Mainland is possibly my favorite song of the year so far.
Wow.
So I'm absolutely hooked. I think it's absolutely genius.
Oh, great.
I've been even after your show, after listening to it live, I was still going to on YouTube and stuff like that, listening to the song over and over again. But it's very adventurous, isn't it? Like the very adventurous song. Like, do you feel like you're going out on an adventure every time you listen to it?
Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah, Tom wrote a lot of the ideas for that song. Actually, the bassist Joe Russo wrote the chords. And then Tom sort of borrowed it and made a lead and made a chorus, and then he ended up writing all the lyrics. As a band, we worked on it and made it into a song and the structure and everything. But yeah, Tom's songs are often quite adventurous, and I really like that he sort of has a way of like dragging down from the sky the excitement of the day or prospects. I don't know. There's something that you can't quite put your finger on, but it's exciting, and it's quite adventurous. A lot of his songs are.
He finds vocal melodies that no one else would ever think to find, or would ever. It seems to me anyway. He's got a unique way of finding vocal melodies.
Absolutely, I totally agree. Like,
that
coda is like, where does that come from?
Yeah.
Melodies are brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are. We are
I
super.
didn't write them personally, those things. So yeah.
Yeah. When we first heard them, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's why we played it. Yeah.
So we played them. So we continue to play them.
Good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
And even so, like immediately, I couldn't like tell what something drew me to that. Just obviously the beauty of what it is for itself. But then I saw you guys play it, like there's a video of you playing it live, and then I understood that because there's a capo way up, and then kind of the chorus. When I started, like the second time I listened to it, like on second thought. I was not on second thought, but upon further reflection. Thank you so much. Yes, exactly. Especially when I'm exhausted, but and can't speak anymore really. But upon further reflection, then it's like a loop, like a swirly chorus, isn't it? Like, because the metric is really trips over itself, and then can swirls into your
It started
perception.
out as a long that chorus. I guess we just jammed on it for 15-20 minutes over and over, and I guess that's where a lot of the melodies kind of found their spot. Where we never knew what was going to happen with that, and then it just sort of turned into a chorus, and then then an outro, and then another bit, and then another bit. So it's essentially just on a loop, and then we just just drop in a few different bits, and that's how it kind of came about.
You might as well just make one of those YouTube videos that's 10 hours long with mainland 10 hours long version.
Yeah, we should have just had the album just 10 tracks of mainland. Yeah. All right, noted. Noted.
No. But what about White Eyes? I also love. And what's the White Eyes? What's the cause of the White Eyes, really? What causes you to have really white eyes?
Oh, it's not
the person in general. In question.
That's a very specific reference, I guess. That's a person I knew who had beautiful white eyes. And it's very easy to sing about someone who has beautiful white eyes.
True.
Yeah. And that's not so much a love song, but it's it's a song of a time in my life, and time of a lot of travel and a lot of turbulence. But it was it's a I don't know what else to say about that song, but it was. I remember that we recorded that song in first of all. I think it was Fran and I at my old house. We just put a mic in the room. Fran laid down this drum beat. We just put that on a loop, and then I just found this sound on a keyboard and just started smashing out 3 chords, and then I don't know. It all just sort of fell together very quickly. That song. Yeah, it was.
I was asking because some experiences make you go wide-eyed. So I'm not being clever. I'm just really saying.
No, that's fair. That's okay. It's literally about someone who has beautiful white eyes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, huge eyes. It was going to be about her nose.
It was a twist.
I don't know who it is. So.
You guys are normally enormous. Yeah,
enormous.
Huge. Yeah, like with the biggest eyes.
Such a big chin.
Frankly uncomfortable.
Yeah, my God.
Wow, what a chin. Wow.
Really, let me just check how long we are, because we don't want to keep you from Neek Cave. What's with the eyes with me? With the eyes, like not my eyes. Anyway, we'll do a listening track. Guys, still about mainland. Just a couple more things. Still about mainland. I didn't ask. Are you guys are all from Melbourne, or is any one of you insular, like from Tasmania or something?
Yeah, one of us, the drummer Marcel, is from New South Wales, a bit further north, but the rest of us are from Melbourne. Yeah.
Okay, so no insular. We're all from the mainland.
We're all from the mainland.
Yeah,
sure.
So there's no. It could be eventually like. Have you been to Tasmania though?
Yes. Yeah.
Is it very very far away?
No.
I've been to Australia. I don't know.
It's about 1 hour flight from Melbourne.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very different from Melbourne.
It is. Yeah. It's so vast and sparse and harrowing and ghostly and cold and.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's like stunning. But I haven't spent much time there, to be fair. Yeah.
I don't recommend Tasmania over Melbourne or Melbourne over Tasmania.
Oh.
Depends what you're looking for.
Yeah, they're very different.
If you're looking for cold, stark beauty, then Tasmania. But if you're looking for a big city, then go to Melbourne.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good because you have a choice very very nearby, really.
Yeah. There are a lot of people moving down there now. There's quite a lot happening in Hobart. There's this guy who is sort of like a Robin Hood type in a way. But what he does is he makes all of his money from internet poker. I think it's internet poker. Mm-hmm. And he's put all of the money that he's made, which is millions, he's put a lot of the money he's made into this really, really great modern art museum in Hobart, which they never had anything like it before. It's like
a curator of sorts.
Internationally acclaimed museum, which people travel to, and they put on 2 festivals, music and art festivals every year. And there's one coming up this coming weekend, the winter version of Mona, because it's called Mona Foma.
That's a cool name, and you get it immediately, I think.
Yeah.
Monofoam is like, oh, yeah, that's modern art.
Yeah. And so yeah.
The Mo, I think. Maybe.
Yeah. But so they got the winter version of
Yeah, that was not the Mo. The modern art.
Yeah, it's so good. And they have, and there's also a lot of good food in Hobart. So yeah, a lot of people are moving down to Hobart, which it's great.
Fantastic. Guys, actually, do Tasmanians refer to you as mainlanders?
I think they do.
Probably.
There's some other name, I think, but I can't remember what it is.
I looked the word up online and it showed up. So I and it's weird because I didn't think that was a word.
Yeah.
And apparently, I guess every time they call you mainlanders, then they could be referring to the song.
I think there's some other derogatory one, but I can't remember what it is.
Oh, is it? Oh, then.
I don't know.
Big landers or something. I'm sorry, this is offensive. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do an Australian accent. I am not good at this.
That's fine. You can do it. It's not. It's cool to hear an Australian accent.
That's as far as I'm going.
Yeah.
Last year, Alex Cameron was on the show and he asked me to do an impression, the accent, and I was like, I better not. This was a misstep on my part.
I won't ask you again. That's okay.
There you go. And I'm sorry if I offended anyone. So please. Guys, this show is called Made of Things. This is the last. We'll close on this. The show is called Made of Things, and it's based on the idea that you dedicated yourselves to art because sometimes it's really tough, and getting a lot of people to go in the same direction is really tough, and there's a lot of trials and tribulations to get something out and do something. So, guys, this is based on the idea that you are going through that willingly because something happened to you, or you read something, or listened to something, or watched something that made you go like, oh, I want to do that forever, or this forever. Did you guys have that? And if so, what was it? That's a lot of words.
I don't know. I just think I always just wanted to make. I always just wanted to make things, make stories, and I don't know, just make some use of the time that I have.
I don't really have a lot of time.
I don't think there's
I get a lot of time.
Too much time.
I think it's just like picking up the guitar, and when I first realised that what you can do with a guitar, that almost immediately translated into, all right, how can I just continue to do this forever? It was sort of when you spend so many hours which potentially just wasting your life just sitting on the couch playing the guitar, you're like, all right, it's probably about time let's do something with this. So I don't know if it's
take the couch with you on stage, right?
No one wants to see that. No.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're moving in a lounge direction though, so we could,
Sure. Oh,
we can see how it goes. Yeah. But no, I honestly don't think it was one particular artist or piece of music that ever sent me in that direction. I think it was just the idea that this is something that I spend so much time doing that I may as well do it for do it as often as I can and make a point of it or something, make it as good as I possibly can. Yeah.
Because sometimes you just listen to something and you go like, wow, this is brilliant, and I maybe would like to do that.
Do that too. Yeah.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. We get a lot of different answers on this. It's actually the more serious question on the show.
Yeah. There's heaps of things you get inspired by, but I don't know if anything just set it in motion in particular.
No initial trigger, I don't think.
Sometimes there is though, so that's why I ask this.
No, I mean, I do remember the first time that I ever played with drums, bass, and guitar, like all at the once, and it was playing like a version of Dive by Nirvana, but and it was like when I heard the bass, I think I was playing bass, and there was a guitar and drums playing. I was like, I get it now. I get it. Like that's why everyone wants to make music together, because it's fucking so much fun. It's like it feels good.
It physically messes with you, doesn't it? Like it messes you in a good way. Like
it hits you.
It reverberates all over your body.
Yeah. So I think that certainly had an impact. You just want to keep get that feeling. Yeah.
Brilliant, guys. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thanks so much for your time. And go enjoy your Nick Cave, please.
Yeah.
We will.
And happy Rusev Day. This is happy Rusev Day. I'm not using this bit. this is a T-shirt. Just now, I'm not like I'm promoting a huge wrestling corporation, but it's a wrestler, and it's really fun because he's Bulgarian. And a dude just said, "That's the best shirt. Congratulations, happy Rusev Day," and then just high five me. Yeah, because this is the idea is that. Every day is Rusev Day, so if something good happens, they'll, fantastic, I won the belt and it's Rusev Day, celebrate. Or if something bad happens, like the audacity, especially on Rusev Day, like it's raining today, on Rusev Day, of all days. It's so fun. There's like a calendar, they did a merch, this merch, they're selling like a calendar, every day says Rusev Day. It's so daft, it's so stupid.